Kanye probably sucked your dick.
Oh, wait, is Kanye gay now?
I don't know what's happening, but I think it's the coolest thing ever he could have done.
What did he do? I didn't even see it.
So he admitted. So he released a song today called Cousins.
Okay.
And he said it's about how him and his cousin. He promised him he wouldn't watch any more dirty, go through dirty magazines with him anymore, and then he admits
you're ignoring
that he used to suck his
major
cousins.
weird elements.
He used to suck his cousin
of the
off.
admission. He goes,
What?
He goes, me and my cousin used to steal my daddy's.
Why do you make him sound like that?
Because that's Kanye.
That is not Kanye.
Hey man, it's Kanye West.
I used to steal.
Yeah, Kanye sounds like Buddy Guy.
He was a part of the Great Vampire Massacre.
Yeah, Kanye's like, I was playing blues with the vampire. It was me and Michael B. Jordan, and we both that Haley Steinfeld girl.
So Kanye said that him and his cousin, they used to steal his dad's like porno mags, and that Kanye feels really guilty because he got him influenced into like sex and stuff, and then he basically makes it seem like that because they used to look at porn together, that his cousin then went on to kill a pregnant woman and serve life in prison, and he feels really guilty about that.
You know what's funny? I forgot about that admission.
Me too.
I just remember that he sucks his
it's a bigger
dick.
deal that he said at the end.
Yeah.
He goes, anyway, when I was 14, I used to suck my cousin's dick.
See, I forgot the whole first part of that admission completely.
Well, you know what?
That his cousin was George Floyd.
It's that relates to white people more than being a Nazi. Is
sucking your cousin's dick?
Sleepover style, sucking your cousin's dick.
That's true.
Watching like Cinemax. That's like I think he might have got. I think he somehow 4D chessed his way out of being a Nazi with this.
Yeah, he gay sucked his way out.
I think it's the best thing he could have said. It's so relatable. It's so relatable to white boys across America.
Yeah.
At the guy that you had a friend jacking off under his sleeping bag.
That was the thing I figured out growing up. Everybody got fucked by everybody.
Everyone is hiding the fact that like their friend like Trevor like jacked them off in like 5th grade.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I had no idea everybody was getting molested by their friends.
We used to jack off, like not around, like kind of around each other.
In
like
the same room?
Yeah, kind of same room. Like I could tell. I could tell people were doing it, and I was probably pulling on my shit too.
Did you guys throw blankets over?
Yeah, we were watching the Carmen Electra pool table scene off LimeWire. It took hours to seed. This was life.
You're blowing electricity in the neighborhood. Yeah.
You go to your friend's house whose dad is stealing cable and he has all the channels and you're watching Naughty America or something.
Yeah.
It's just it's a much greater dog whistle to white America to say that you were like sucking off your cousin than it is to say you're a Nazi, in my opinion.
So do you think being a gay guy is like a gateway to being a Nazi?
I think he's saying it's a way out.
I think he's using it as a way out, but yeah, either one. It's a revolving door.
Right.
Yeah.
You can go in or out.
Yeah.
Your choice.
Being a gay guy is like marijuana, and what to marijuana is to like
heroin.
It's to heroin for like being a Nazi, right?
Yes, yeah.
Basically, if you start sucking off your cousin, eventually that you're going down a dark road.
And he did suck off
a
a black guy, so maybe that's why he hates black people now. Is because he was thinking about his cousin's black dick in his face.
Yeah. So he hates himself so much he's
naming the
telling
album.
the truth everywhere.
Yeah, he's
That's
naming
so
the
crazy.
album Cuck. He put the song out today. It's a banger, by the way.
Really?
Is it really?
I like
We
it.
can listen to it.
Put it on.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not on anything.
He goes. The chorus is like, when I was 14, I sucked my cousin's dick. When I was 14.
Are you serious?
He's saying it. He's pretty much saying it.
Is it
like-
on YouTube?
Is it like that song?
No, it's on his Twitter. Go to his Twitter.
It's just on Twitter?
I believe so.
Is it like that song when he had his daughter?
Or that might be it. 4 hours ago.
Nah, I don't trust these people
Nah,
on YouTube anymore. It's all clickbait shit. Trying to catch a YN.
He's trying to catch a YN slim it.
Everything's clickbait these days, unfortunately.
Go to Ye. This is my favorite tweet of his in a long time.
I always zoom in on his wife's tits.
Keep going down. That's it. That's the song.
Okay.
He puts together
Can I
some schizophrenic video.
The song is called Cousins, about my cousin that's locked in jail for life for killing a pregnant lady. I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines anymore. Perhaps in my self-centered mess, I felt it was his fault I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6 and he acted out what he saw. Yeah, my name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's dick till I was 14.
Till I was
Not
14.
when, till.
No, until.
Damn.
By the way, pause real quick.
Yeah.
I want to know what was in these porno magazines that he feels influenced his cousin to kill a pregnant woman. Like, what was the theme of the porn?
What were they doing in Jet magazine in the 70s?
What was going on?
Yeah, what if you pull up like a 1970 Jet magazine? It's a guy cutting a white woman's head off. It's like a militant black guy killing a white woman.
It's like a black guy cutting a pregnant woman's belly open, pulling the baby out so there's more room for his cock.
Why would you kill a pregnant woman, by the way?
I don't know.
Just double homicide.
Makes it seem as if it's vital information.
It's a 2 for 1.
Something about the porn they were watching would influence his cousin to kill a pregnant woman.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is his big hit about sucking his cousin's dick.
Big hit.
Right. Called Cousins.
Called Cousins.
Now, is this on the radio?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay, here we go.
Dude, hell yeah.
This is the whitest shit he could have ever done. Hitler would have been like, you gay. Four faggots.
Do you think Dave Blunt's freaked out when he heard this?
Wait, was that a little I thought I was gay?
I thought I was gay.
He's a falling man.
Yeah.
It's like the opening of Mad Men.
I'm not talking about a man. Told her don't leave me 'cause I need you by my side. As long as you don't leave me.
Hold on, this is from a Dave Blunt song that we've already heard.
It might have been, yeah.
No, this is Dave Blunt.
It's a
and
Dave
it's from
Blunt
a Dave
song.
Blunt song, so it's like
So
a
Dave
mashup.
Blunt's collaborated on the song.
Well, Kanye heard a Dave Blunt song, was inspired to write about him sucking off a child.
Dave
Imagine,
Blunt's,
you're Dave Blunt. You're like, wow, I'm finally gonna get sampled by Kanye, and it's the I sucked my cousin when I was 9.
He's going along with it all.
Yeah.
Dave Blunt's is just happy for the shout out.
Yeah, he's
for
just
friendship
happy
at this point.
Yeah, he's just happy he's alive right now.
Yeah. Dave Blunt's is like, if I could see my dick, Kanye would suck it.
I mean, that guy, can he say no to anything? He can't move.
No.
He can't,
No.
get,
Yeah.
He
I
can't
think
get
it's-
away from
He
Kanye.
treats decisions like food. He says yes to it all.
Yes, and?
Yeah, and those managers are feeding him like Elvis at the end.
All right, let's. I gotta finish this song. It's only a 2-minute
Yeah,
banger.
right. In that one time that you left me, I didn't get no sleep that night. In that one time that you left me, I took 10 bursts to get high. 10 bursts to get high. Pray that I don't die. But if I die, you in the sky. 2 bites of the quay. Don't leave, just stay there. Let's go on a vacation.
Yeah.
Leave the world behind.
Kanye really elevated this Blunt's.
People are so much more angry at this than the Nazi stuff. Speaks volumes. Another reason Kanye's a genius.
I'm talking about euphoria.
They made
I'm not
Kanye
talking about
TDI.
men. Told her don't leave me 'cause I need you by my side. As long as you don't leave me, then I'll probably be alright.
Devin, is this the same cousin that stole his laptop famously?
I have been looking into that all morning, Jace. I am not sure.
He stole his laptop just so he could see his dick again.
I'm not sure. I woke up today. This happened. You guys came over, but I was doing some extensive research on that. I can't figure it out if it's the same cousin.
You
that
had
was-
like cups of coffee,
that stole
papers
his laptop
everywhere.
that he was fucking bitches on.
Yeah.
I'm not sure yet, but I think it's an unbelievable chess move by Kanye
Yeah.
to be like, people are going to be more upset about me being a 12-year-old faggot than loving Nazis.
All hail the new king.
Mm-hmm.
This is wonderful. This is really crazy right now. So down comes Kanye.
Yeah.
He admitted to sucking his cousin dick. Joe Rogan is now, unfortunately, he's woke. The country is burning around us. There's rubble everywhere. Who is rising from the ashes but the great Bill Maher?
Milo Yiannopoulos. Oh, Bill Maher.
Maher. Bill comes out on top once again.
Maher's untouchable.
He's killing it.
Maher's the Highlander.
Because Maher doesn't. He's not beholden to anyone.
That's right.
But his own ego.
That's right.
So he doesn't.
He works for a company of one.
He's with a company of Maher.
Yeah.
And he does whatever the he wants when he wants.
That's why he makes the new rules. It's a one-man nation. He's writing the Constitution.
Yeah.
We watched. Devin that finally showed us Maher. I never actually watched an episode, and I was a convert.
He's the only guy I've seen who's like, I'm like, wow, he's being like reborn by staying the exact same.
He never
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's unchanging.
He's like a shining cocksucker on a hill, you know? Because we were watching, and it was a great segment. He was doing like some retarded thing, and then one of the guests, who wasn't Pierce Morgan, was just
Bannon?
No, not Steve Bannon. The other guy, the weird little nebbish guy.
Oh yeah.
He was like
Josh, like Rogan or
something
whatever,
like that. Yeah, he was just like, he's like, Bill, I'm a big fan of the program. I'm a big fan of you. I just think you're a little wrong. And Mark goes, all right, you don't have to suck me off. All right.
Yeah.
Like, he got real in his fucking face.
He goes, we've never met. We're not friends, bro. And I go, Mar, you're killing it.
A 70-year-old man going, we're not friends, bro.
Yep.
At his political roundtable TV show.
I love Bill Maher.
It's beautiful.
He thinks he's best friends with Donald Trump now.
Yeah.
Because he's a narcissist. He's very easy to flatter.
Yeah.
You just go, what do you think about that? And he goes, wow, the president is smart.
And he goes,
wants
and it was
to
funny.
Listen to me, and obviously I'm a genius.
Bill Maher going like,
even though I'm just a fucking comic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bill Maher's like, if somebody was lying to me to manipulate me, I would know because I'm the smartest man who's ever lived.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And he's interviewing Steve Bannon, and he smugly hands him a Constitution.
He hands him the Bill of Rights.
He hands him the Bill of Rights. He goes, you might want to take a look at this. And the crowd goes fucking crazy.
Goes crazy.
So he's doing a really crazy thing right now. I don't know if people have been paying attention. Devin is on the front lines of this right now. You're like our Joker reporter.
Yeah. You're a man on the streets.
It's amazing the work
I
you're
watch
doing
every
right
Friday. I was happy to have finally showed you guys the way.
now. Devin is this great like peregrine falcon flying over the field of politics, and he has an eye on everybody, and he sees everything coming. And Charlie Kirk has now been appearing on Real Time.
No, not real.
Unbeknownst to everybody.
Ben, please. Please, you're running a show here. You don't want to look stupid. It was on Club Random that Charlie Kirk was on. It was not on Real Time. And by the way, I was a little offended. Jace had no clue what even new rules were.
I was a little ashamed because I was confused about the new rules. I thought he did them up
apparently
top.
the whole show, Mar just goes, new rule? No, Jace, it's formatted for the end.
I legitimately thought it was something he does where he's like, talk to the hand because the face ain't listening. He goes, new rule, fuck you. I thought that's what he did the whole show.
No, it's a whole segment. But also, you saw bad new rules because he had to explain that he went and saw Trump, so they didn't have as much time for new rules. They shortened the new rules. Anyway, I digress.
And Devin was turning me the whole time because it's normally much better than this. Don't judge it off this one alone.
I'm sorry. I'm remembering now. It was Club Random that Kirk appeared
It was Club
on.
Random that Kirk was on, and they're talking about Christ and stuff.
They're talking about Jesus Christ.
The resurrection or whatever.
Did
Mar's doing the whole like, you really believe in that?
I mean, you're such an intellectual guy. It's like
you're a really smart guy.
He tries to flatter people he has no respect for, and then he doesn't know when Trump's doing it to him.
Yeah.
You guys are the same guy, and he can't.
They are.
He can't. He just falls in love with Trump at the White House, and he thinks he's
That was a very retarded segment. He was surprised that he didn't walk into the White House and Trump goes, "Fuck you, kill yourself."
Yeah.
Like the funeral of Jimmy Carter. Trump is sitting there, and he has called like Barack Obama. Like he said, he's like an African.
He called him a sea monkey, I think. He's making up new slurs.
Like he said horrible things about like everybody.
Yeah.
The Bush family.
He was shaking Michelle's hand.
He's sitting amongst them.
Yeah.
And it's, Bill Maher, I guess, doesn't realize that he is not, you're just another guy.
You're another pawn.
You're another person to be used by him.
Yeah.
He has no idea.
He might be a politician at the end of the day. Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah. No, he was shaking Michelle's hand, checking for a dick, but shaking her hand nonetheless.
Bill Maher is officially MAGA.
Yeah.
He's MAGA.
Yeah. We lost Maher.
Welcome aboard, Bill. Well, you lost Maher.
I lost Maher.
Welcome aboard, Bill. We love to have you over here. He's still a guy that acts like he's a centrist. It's very funny. It's very funny that he's like, He starts the show. He's like, by the way, if you're mad that I went to have dinner with Donald Trump, I'm a fucking comedian. What am I going to do to change policy and blah, blah, blah?
And it's one of those things where I'm not going to go, I'm not talking to them. They're at the different lunch table. Okay? So we're not going to do that anymore.
And then here comes then Woo Guy.
And then the Woo Guy was hot
Woo Guy was through the roof.
I think Woo Guy listens to the show.
Yeah.
And he's trying to.
They put the Woo Guy on oxygen last week. He was like out of breath.
I'm obsessed.
He was like, it was like he was playing the jazz at like above sea level.
They had paramedics ready for the Woo Guy.
Woo Guy's like, shoot me up with adrenaline. I gotta woo. I gotta stay in. No, he's doing that classic comic thing where he's like, and by the way, if you want to criticize me over anything that's fair, I say fuck you beforehand, so you can't now. Nana nana boo boo. Force field stops your criticism.
I'm the most defensive, sensitive person of all time who doesn't give a fuck about what you think.
I don't give a fuck about what people think about me. If you criticize me, you are wrong, and you will get in the streets. Force field can't touch me. No touch back.
By the way, that's totally me, by the way. That's totally me.
Yeah, because you're
I still get mad. I go, why the fuck did that guy block me on X? And then I'm like, oh yeah, I've been tweeting like that thread all day.
You tweeted chicken jockey with the on it, Adam.
From a distance, it looks like I'm like an anti-Semite, I guess, on some levels.
From the distance, yeah.
And you can't see the forest for the trees,
sure.
I guess.
From the distance, very up close, medium range.